I'm still doing it. Like, what's the worst that could happen? What is the best that could happen, you're asking? Well, maybe this is the best that could happen. Shablamo! Absolute shablamo in your little face! Oh! Oh! March of the WORLDOOZE! That is correct! Read him and weep! What up, brothers and sisters, and welcome to MTG Malone with me, MTG Malone. Thank you all so very freaking much for tuning in. I hope you're having the most wonderful freaking day. I know I do, because today we're playing a deck that is so beautiful. And yeah, I will be talking a little bit about the meta at the outro of the video, so if you want to hear me talk about the meta a little bit, skip there, and then come back here. I'm waiting. Time's up. Time's up. You had enough time. We're still on our way to 44,444. We will achieve it until the end of the year, so if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. Become part of the Maloniacs. I would appreciate it very freaking much. But enough with the hammering. Let's get into the Ooze is Lose hammering. We play March of the WORLDOOZE. And it's beautiful. Creatures you control have base power and toughness 6/6 and are oozes. Beautiful. Absolutely freaking beautiful. And whenever an opponent casts something and it's not their turn, you get an elephant, which now also is an ooze. So yeah, pretty good. So if they during your turn want to destroy this, at least you get an elephant. So that is very nice. I know you might say 6 mana. Isn't that garbage? A little bit too much for this card. Yes, I totally agree. If you would hard cast this, absolute not playable. But I don't look at the screen, so I had to like figure it out with the periphery here. Collector's Cage. We're playing it with Collector's Cage. So if you don't know what the Collector's Cage does, you look at the top 5 cards of your library, you choose one of them, put it below the cage, the rest goes to your deck. And then once you like achieve the freaking, things that the cage asks you to do, I don't know how to say it, you will get what is below there for free. You still cast it, you can still freaking counter it, but you are playing it. So that is very darn freaking good. Without paying its mana cost, for free. Pretty good. So what you have to do is to have 3 different creatures with 3 different attacks, powers. So that is very good. Sorry, it's late. My brain is fried. I can't even speak anymore. What the heck is going on? So yeah, what we want to do, let's put down creatures, tokens, all of that. Creatures that are small, 1/1s, 2/2s maybe, and then just turn them into 6/6s and win the game. Pretty good. So how are we doing that? Well, let's start from the bottom. We have Basri actually, because Basri also can make us a cat, and it's a 2/1, which is super valuable here, because most of the creatures we have are 1/1s, like this, the cat it makes, the carrot cake, you know. So we need to have something that has more base power and toughness, or more power, and that is Basri. So, also Basri, you can tap it, exert it, so it doesn't untap during your next untap step, and you get a cat, which is 1 more creature, because remember, we need 3 creatures. So 3 creatures on the battlefield on turn 2 is very achievable. Very much achievable. Also with the Resolute Reinforcements, you can also do that, and that is just very freaking nice. Other creatures we're playing is Sanguine Evangelist. It comes with a token, and it has the same effect as Basri, being a 2/1, very insanely good. And when it dies, you get another bat, so that is just also very darn freaking nice. Sandstorm Salvager is a 1/1 and a 3/3, and 3/3 is very good. So that means that, you know, you can have Basri, play into Resolute Reinforcements, then you play the Sandstorm Salvager, and you're already very close to popping up your cage. Very good. You can also just go ahead and just put multiple counters on it. So you pay 1, put down a counter, very freaking nice. And as we're playing so many tokens, this makes tokens, this makes tokens, this has a token, this. We're also playing Caretaker's Talent as our card draw. Kutzil's Flanker. I will talk about that in the outro, but Kutzil's Flanker is absolutely needed. You need to have Kutzil's Flanker in your deck, or Rest in Peace. But Rest in Peace is bad because it exiles stuff that dies, so this would not make your bet, so we don't care about that. But you need Kutzil's Flanker for nothing else but the last ability to exile target player's graveyard. Because, oh my lord, omniscience, baby. Omniscience. It's so darn annoying. We have nothing but omniscience. So, that means we have creature that can all be targeted with the Collector's Cage. We have the Overlord of the Mistmoors, which is also very, very good target for the Collector's Cage. But we want to get the WORLDOOZE. Because nobody, trust me, nobody expects the WORLDOOZE. So some people are saying, isn't the WORLDOOZE just the worst version of the dolls thing, you know, that makes you a doll and then you can activate it for 5 or for 6 and all creatures? It's a better version, actually. Because they just destroy your creatures, and then your creatures get smaller and smaller. With this, they destroy your creatures, and your creatures just stay 6/6s, which is insanely freaking good. Remember, this can give all of your tokens trample for 2 mana, and put a 1/1 counter on each token, so that is insanely good. A Sandstorm Salvager, very good card. Don't forget the part where it gives creatures trample. Sheltered by Ghosts is our removal of choice, because we're kind of aggressive, so it's a good card to have. And yeah, that is the deck. We're running 23 lands, but trust me, we're still flat because it's a Malone deck. That is just how they go. And that is all I have to say. So enjoy the deck, my friends. The Ooze is loose. If you want to hear me talk about the meta a little bit in the outro, I would appreciate that. See you there. And yeah. That is all I have to say. This is the Ooze is loose. I'm MTG Malone, and I will see you in those slimy games. Then that is what's going on. We're up against Puma VT. Okay. I mean, we can get into this, so it's alright. More card draw? Bro, we have so much card draw in this deck. But somebody that plays 3 Hopeless Nightmares in a row into 2 Otter tribal things, into just everything else they played, you can draw as many cards as you want. It won't change a thing. Okay. Quite literally won't change a thing. Are they also cagers? Oh, they're frogs, okay. They're just rabbits. Ribbity little rabbits. So we can check out what the Collector's Cage gives us and still have the Sheltered by Ghosts, which is pretty good. Yeah, I told you they're ribbity rabbits. They might not act like it, but you know, they are. This does not need... I'm still doing it. Like, what's the worst that could happen? What is the best that could happen, you're asking? Well... maybe this is the best that could happen. Shablamo! Absolute shablamo in your little face! Oh! Oh, March of the WORLDOOZE, that is correct. Read them and weep. Read them and weep. Read them and weep. Put down your cards. Your game is over. Oh, Sheltered by Ghosts. Oh no, whatever will I do? Maybe Sheltered by Ghosts, you're Sheltered by Ghosts? That is exactly what I will do. Oh, you were listening. You were listening, weren't you? Good, because I will ooze you. Get out of here. All right. That was necessary. We're up against Legenda. Opponent going first. The hand is too slow. Our opponent is aggro weird. Bro. 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 What did I throw away? 2 lands. That was greedy. Oh no. Watch him have it in their hand. Oculus. That's not what I thought you had, but okay. Still pretty certain that you have the Reanimator in hand, though. I mean, we had to mulligan to 5. Like, if you have to mulligan to 5, there's almost nothing you can do about that. Almost. Almost freaking nothing you can do about it. At least we can block this Djinn pretty efficiently now. Unless, of course, they have a Soul Partition, then it's going to be a little bit rougher. Unless they have 2 removal spells, then of course it's going to be very hard. And... no Reanimator. Okay. Alright. We also do have stuff like Sheltered by Ghosts, so if we draw that, we're very, very happy. Another land, of course, of course. But that just means that we're pumping down Llanowar Elves. One, two, three, four, five, six. If we draw one more land, I would be so happy. No Reanimator still. Very lucky for us. Very, very lucky, man. When I see Oculus, I sigh in relief because at least it's not Omniscience. True. True. Another chart, of course, alright. Did you find what you needed? Please give me a land here. Please give me a land. I would be so happy to find a land. Well, it's still okay. They still have to block this. Nobody expects the WORLDOOZE! Nobody expects the WORLDOOZE! Boom, baby! Boom! How do you like them potatoes? Very tasty potatoes. Yeah. 3 Djinns. Their start was very good, but mine was better. Still no Reanimator? Oh, bro. I'm so sorry for you. I am literally very, very sorry for you. Not? Sorry for Djinn? Are you joking? I'm dancing in excitement. Oh, we beat him. The only time I ever popped off on a tournament where I really stood over was when I beat the stupid Oculus deck. You got beaten by Ooze. By Ooze. Live with that for the rest of your life. Get out of here. So I had to put in, I lost to Omniscience, so I had to put in the Kutzil's flanker. Am I showing Omniscience deck? No, they're just like, oh my lord, Grimace. Yes, Grimace, they're just like mono red, you know? Omniscience is just like mono red. Okay, maybe we can block it dead. Nobody plays around this. I'm doing this because of Caretaker's talent. Oh no. Oh yeah. Flanker is still fine here, you know? Okay. I will be greedy for one turn. You think it's worse than mono red? I mean, you know, the problem is there's so many decks that can answer it, but there's way more decks that don't have an answer to it. Like, if you play like mid-range is dead, and that makes me so sad because I love mid-range decks, but mid-range right now is unplayable. Literally unplayable. Literally unplayable. Will I draw land here? I wonder, I ponder. Well, I did draw land, but it was the wrong land. But hey, it happens, it happens. We're still okay here. You know, the problem is if there's like 2 decks that dominate the meta so much. And like, let's be honest, since I'm in Mythic, mono red with extra steps and Omniscience. That is all we have seen in the last 3.5, 4 hours. In the last 4 hours, it was literally the only thing we have seen. They're discarding a land. Okay. First strike, okay. I'm playing around that, I don't want you. Carrot cake is fine. If they have the first strike thing, they have it. If they don't, they don't. I know. What a smart thing to say. Boros Burn, bro, I really, outside of Modern, I don't want to play Boros Burn. Feels bad. So this cries first, right? So there is a chance that we do find a land. I cannot take that chance. We encountered less pixies than anything else. We have encountered less pixies than anything else. Oh, this still happens. Interesting. I mean, it's better to take 1 and not gain life anymore than whatever this is. Oh, we didn't even lose the life. That's correct. We did not even lose the life. Alright. Well, that's whack. I'm bringing in the Caretaker. Didn't even lose the life because it has first strike. Correct. Alright. Land is insanely good here. Because that means that we can win with the WORLDOOZE next turn. Which is pretty good. I like that. Patchwork Beastie, okay. Let's see how they attack in. Only with this. And this. Couldn't care less. No blocks. You can get 5 here. It's fine. I want to do this now. Their last card in hand is a frickin' what's his face? A frickin' Torture Tower, so be it. Sheltered by Ghosts. How much mana do I have here? Just enough for another WORLDOOZE! Boom! WORLDOOZE incoming, baby! They need to block everything here. If they have Paw Patch formation, I will be so sad. They have nothing! Adding the freaking Kutzil's flanker won us the game? So hey, let's go, baby! We're up against Sandia. Here! Opponent going first, do not like it, love our hand. Okay, no clue what we're up against here. But I guess it's Omniscience. See? Let us see if they are Omniscience or nay. If they are Omniscience, we have an answer. So it's okay. If they throw Omniscience in there and win this turn, I will be so mad. Okay, they're looking too long. Alright. I love how I was just right, you know? I love how I just called it. I saw the blue land and I said, yeah, this is Omniscience. This is 100% Omniscience. 100%. I do have 5 mana. All right. We are getting in there. But I can never, like, leave not 3 mana open here. Another Archaeologist. There's the Omniscience now. And my Kutzil's flanking here. 1, 2, 3, 4. They block this one. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It doesn't really do me any good. It doesn't really do me any good. I forgot about the pump part, to be honest. I forgot about the pump part, to be honest. I will be fair. I will not be lying here. I forgot about the pump part. You're an annoying, sad little person, man. I don't give him a noobs. I give him a boring. I give him a boring! Because, like, come on, people. Come on. Who likes being angry? But this meta right now is so salt-inducing. I've never seen anything like it. Grimace! Yes, Grimace! There must be a reason for this hand. There always is. Do you know how many Up the Beanstalks we have seen today? 0. 0. 0 Up the Beanstalks. 0. Isn't that kind of weird? Oh my god, yes. Isn't that kind of weird? I haven't seen this salty meta since Embercleave. To be fair, the Boros meta we had like 3 years ago was kind of worse. Kinda. Not by a lot, but kinda still. Okay, yeah. Okay. Let's prepare to win soon. Maybe they forgetty spaghetti about it. Scamp, okay. Let's prepare to win soon. So. WORLDOOZE, baby! Are you ready for a 9/8 lifelink flyer? I hope you are, because I will be beating the living bejesus out of you, man. Pff, I don't care about that at all. I have 23 life. Do your worst. Oh, 8 goblins. Oh no. How much is this? 16? Pff. 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 16 damage. WORLDOOZE, baby! WORLDOOZE! World Star! Yeah, go ahead, shoot my face. Shoot my face, man. Do it. Are they even proliferating my bro? That is nice. Thank you. Thank you very much, yeah. Yeah, that is right. Who said I should play goblins? This would have been me. This would have been my brain on goblins. Bro, this was chef's kiss delicioso. Get out of here. We're up against Don Flamingo. Isn't it Do Flamingo? I don't know, I've never read the name. Crimus! Yes, Crimus! Sadly garbage. How do we always have the Ooze in hand? How? How do we always have the Ooze in hand? Here comes Deep Cavern Bat in 3, 2, 1. 1. 3, 2, 1. No? Okay. I guess I was wrong then. I want to bring in the flanker. Yo, Reigns, thank you for the 2 months. Ooze baby indeed. Ooze baby indeed. Actually don't want another one of those. The funny thing is, they still have to open the rooms, even if they're getting it back. Always Ooze, no cage is kind of crazy, right? We have 4 cages, 3 Oozes. Every game we start with an Ooze in hand. Every single game. That is insane to me. Here comes Sheldred or the, what you got here? Once more, if they destroy this, they still have to open up the rooms. Still have to do that. So it's a lot of mana investment. Ah, come on. Come on. They still don't have the mana for it. Like, the chances of that happening are so low, it's kind of crazy. And they have a removal for that one as well. Okay, yeah, you go ahead. You are mono black after all. I mean, hey, it's fair. It is fair. So, small creature and we're kind of alright here. Yo, Black Set! Long time no see, how are you, my friend? Okay, this is pretty good. Let us see what they have here. Hopefully not a board wipe. Okay. Let's hope that the collector's cage is doing well. How you doing, Black Set? I hope you are doing well. Okay. I have to, like, it's my whole identity. I just hope not to be dead next turn. I did have Dollmaker's shop, and I was never happy about it. Like, literally never. So we're taking 8 here. But we will see what the opponent does. We're also drawing cards, so that's also alright. Liliana. Okay. So they're doing everything they can to get rid of my WORLDOOZE.
Off you go.
Which won't help him too much, to be honest. They didn't even attack in. What? Alright, here's the WORLDOOZE, my friend. Just straight up going for the cabbage here. Straight up for the cabbage. I'm alive, it's no harsh time, yes. But we're here for you, my friend. can always hang out with us. It will always be amazing. So, WORLDOOZE, pretty goose. Alright? I really don't care. Like, look. Look. You're even giving me one more creature. Even one more draw. Oh, mono black. I was so certain we would lose this game. I was so certain we would lose this game. So certain. So we're taking a lot of damage here. But it doesn't matter, we still win. It doesn't matter, we still win. Straight to the cabbage. I like using that word. I will use it more often now. Straight to the cabbage. Good game? Good game, my friend. Good game! Try to defeat the master of Mono Black with Mono Black. Ain't gonna happen, baby. Ain't gonna happen. And look how good their draws were. Double freaking bloodletter? Yeah. Get out of here, man. That's what you get for having a cabbage for a head. Oh, we're up against Kai. Krimus! Yes, Krimus! We have 2 Kutzil's flankers, so we will not be up against Omniscience. Well, they do look like an Omniscience enjoyer, to be honest. Oh no, they're just Boros Burn. Let's skip up the flanker. I think having the flanker here to gain 2 life and get something other than a land on top is pretty good. Maybe they're Boros tokens. Ooze does need creatures, you are right about that. But the moment that we have the Dollmaker's Shop and the Ooze, we get into layering. And then the layering will be like, one of them will fight the other. Bro, another land, come on. Another freaking land. Alright, let's just slam in there, see what happens. Play the Sanguine Evangelist. Flood the board. I guess they're just a bad burn, because here comes a Eurobrass Forge. Exactly, Dollmaker's Shop is very good with haste. That is correct. Like, I did have a build with Dollmaker's Shop before. Like, it was part of my plan, but, yeah. What? Where did this come from all of a sudden? Please play frickin' Sheltered by Ghosts. Please do it. Ethereal Armor. Do you think they have the protection spell? Oh my sweet lord. Please give me the Ooze. Give me the Ooze. Well, that is no Ooze. Even if they have it, which they don't, pretty good. Couldn't you have shown up one card earlier? Could you not have shown up one card earlier? I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I had like a Forge version of this. I was 3 colors before. Straight up, like, inspiring myself for Tarkir. I was 3 colors before this. So they're mice without mice. That is what they are. Yeah, but who would be so stupid to wait until they get targeted? You know? See, I told you they're just garbage mice without mice. Bro, you're just dead. Like, what are you even trying here? You're still dead. Like, you're literally still dead. I got just attack in with everything. There's no white spell. You have it now, and they scoop. And they scoop. I was so sad about this. Imagine it would have been below here. It would have been so nice to beat mice with that. So nice. Mice, nice. We're up against J96537068879. Grimace! Yes, Grimace. Okay, now we have both in hand. It's going a little bit far here. Oh, I cannot play Basri. Oh, no! Destroyed by the Verge. Destroyed by the Verge. I feel like getting rid of this is pretty good. Okay. Hotfire Hero. They can give it haste, which sucks, but hey, what you gonna do about it? Was. This is very good. All right. On the verge of... on the verge of losing. I'm not doing that. I am doing that, though. The life is more important than being sneaky about it. The life is way more important than being sneaky about it. Easiest game of my life? Easiest game of my life? Mono red? More like mono dead. Get out of here with your boring freaking deck. Get all out of here. We need new cards. Please. Please. We're against Pui. Pui. Freaking heck is this? Again? WORLDOOZE in the starting hand before we get something like a, they're 5 colors. On Discord on top right, when it shows people playing games, there should be a gear. Alright, I would check that out. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. What are they? Boros tokens? Let's put on some pressure then. Group chat. Kutzil's flanker, okay. There's no gear. My streamer mode is still active, right? I don't care about this one. It is. Bro. Like, for real, come on. Do you think they have another flanker? They're just me, but in Boros, right? Okay, let's do this. Like, even if they wipe the board here, we're still in a good situation, you know? And we just need 2 more lands to play this also. Get lost? Well, that sucks. That sucks a lot. Here comes the Sunfall. Or the temporary lockdown. But that is still fine with me. I could and should care, but I literally don't. We're still very much in the advantage here. A Beza. Beza me mucho. So they're just Boros control. Weird thing to do, but okay. If they attack in, we know that they have the Sunfall. Okay, where is my Caretaker's talent, though? So they are Boros token. I had to raise it, like, it was too easy for people to get it. I had to raise it. So one more land and we have the WORLDOOZE. But it won't do me too good here. And Sunfall. Of course, Sunfall. Imagine. There's so many things we could have drawn, like our own Caretaker's talent, which would have been so good for us. So incredibly good for us. Now you're too late, because I don't have tokens anymore. Now you're like 12 turns too late. Well, I mean, hey. This what it is, you know? This what it is. And then the very next card was one. 11-15, yeah, good game, my friend. You didn't have to do this. You already won. Don't be a garbage person. We're up against Ricky D. Oh my lord, Collector's Cage, but no Ooze? What? Hello, hello, Omniscience deck. See? See? I just know this game like the inside of my pocket, man. Go ahead, return it. So you are, not Omniscience, but freaking what's his face? Reanimator. Oh, you are Omniscience. Okay. Well, let's hope that we find our dude then. Oh no, you are Reanimator. Alright. Okay. You are Reanimator. Just not Omniscience Reanimator. Doesn't really change the fact that you have a Reanimator spell in hand. It's so easy, man. Way too easy. Way too easy. Way too easy. I don't think, you know, it should be this easy to get Abhorrent Oculus out. We want answers? For what? What do you want answers for? Oh, okay. Watch them have another Reanimator in hand. Watch them. Watch them. Oh, yeah, okay, that's no Reanimator. But look, bro. Come on. Come on. Man, I hate this deck with a passion. With a freaking passion, man. With a freaking passion, man. Last season episode of Dr. Stone, I stopped watching Dr. Stone so long ago. I really, really need to get back to it. Let's see what we find here. Another Collector's Cage is fine. Another collector's cage is fine. We could find like a WORLDOOZE, you know? Bro, 4 Oculuses in there. 4 of them. 4 Oculuses. Oculi? 4 Oculi. Okay. I kinda have to block here. Even if I find Ooze, it ain't gonna help me on the swing back. Bro, this is so dirty. This deck is so dirty, man. So dirty. It's a not... Oh, it can't be an Oculus. So it was 2 Djinns. Otherwise, why would they have done this? Why? Let us see if they have bounce off. I forgot that I have Llanowar Elf. That's insanely awesome. I forgot that I have Llanowar Elf. They could have got the bounce off. But I mean, they have 2 more in there. Wait, why didn't they get another one? Oh, because they still have 1 Reanimator spell in their hand, eh? That is why? That is why. Do you think they have another bounce off? Nerd Rage. Wait, is that a real card? What do you have here, bro? It doesn't matter. It's like a quadruple coin flip. Straight up a quadruple coin flip. Was an opt. Okay. That is kind of very good. That is like super useless. Had to be expected. They're really not playing so smart, you know? They're really not playing that smart. So we can block 2 things. We are virtually on 16. I do have this sheltered by ghosts flying around. Jesus! Jesus! They are just slamming in with everything, alright? What do we get here? WORLDOOZE? Land? Thank goodness I could get rid of that. That would have been terrible. Terrible. Let me do the math. 9, 11, 13, no blocks. No freaking blocks here. Boom! Boom! Because I had to pay for something else before. I didn't have the mana for it. Yo, what a game, man. What a perfect game to end the video. Thank you all so very much. Subscribe, leave a like, share the video with a friend. See you in the outro. Get out of here. Did you like that? Huh? Did you like that? I like that a lot. I like that very much. I spent the whole day trying to build a good Ooze deck. And this is the one. I think this is the only version you can play. If you want to play the WORLDOOZE, this is how you have to do it. There is no other way to freaking do it. So, and why is that? Well, because we have exactly two decks in Mythic right now. There is occasionally maybe other decks. Okay, I'm not saying we have only these two decks. But what are people playing? Mono red, or wait, let me rephrase this. Monstrous Rage decks and Omniscience decks. There is nothing else. Nothing else. So all the other decks I tried were either too slow to compete with Omniscience. Even if I had Rest in Peace, if you don't draw it, you still lose on turn 4 to Omniscience, which is a 10 mana card that should not get cheated out for 4 mana. It's stupid, it's ridiculous, and I hate it very much. I really, really hope. There is rumors that on Monday there will be a ban and restricted announcement. And if they don't ban some cards in Standard, Jesus, Standard will be freaking ridiculous for the next few weeks. Literally. Not even Dragonstorm will bring an impact. Like, people don't play the new cards, you know? It's not like people will all of a sudden then say, oh, yes, a new set. Let's stop playing the two most broken decks there are. And why are these the two decks that are played? Well, Mono Red is fast enough to stomp over it, you know? Just get rid of Omniscience before it can even do anything. And Omniscience is still good enough to keep Mono Red at bay for 4 turns and then win. Everything in between, inexistent. You can, of course, still play Mono Black, just get rid of their, you know, good cards. But they're playing blue. They will find the cards. Don't you worry, they will find the cards they need. I've been in the same situation. I've played the deck. And you know how many times I was like, we really didn't deserve this win. But hey, top deck, top deck, top deck, let's go, baby. Oh, I have 3 counter spells in hand. You're doing nothing. Oh, you think you can destroy my Omniscience that I'm just reanimating? I have another one in hand. So now you need to destroy 2 Omniscience. And you have to, like, play around my counter spells and all of that. It's impossible. The deck is way too strong for best of 1. And some people are saying, yeah, but it's, like, not a problem in Standard right now. It is! Best of 1 is a format. And I said this for the freaking leyline as well. People were like, ooh, just play removal. Yeah, but does every deck now have to answer only one deck is crazy. That is nothing that is sane for any freaking meta, you know? It's just not good. It's just not good for the meta. And that is all I have to say about it. It's Mono Red and Omniscience are a real freaking boon. I have today not seen a single Up the Beanstalk in 6 hours of streaming. Not a single one. But I have seen, and I kid you not, 50% Omniscience decks. It was more than Mono Red. So I say Omniscience was the worst decision they ever made in the last few years. There has never been a card as bad as Omniscience for Standard in the last few years. Like, all the other cards, you know, everything else was just like in a vacuum, still beatable and everything, but Omniscience just, if you don't play Graveyard Hate, if you don't play like targeted to Omniscience decks, you lose against Omniscience. But you cannot target Omniscience because you have to target Mono Red. So either they decide that best of 1 is not a format that they care for, and we all have to switch to best of 3, which is possible. Well, then they will lose a lot of people, because so many people don't have the time to play best of 3. It's just a fact. They don't have the time to play best of 3. And there's a lot of best of 3 players. Yes, there is. And there will always be. And it's real magic, and it's a real format, and blah, 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 blah. But as long as they have best of 1, they need to cultivate it. They need to, like, you know, have an own ban list, like the freaking leyline needed to be banned, and they did it, and I applaud them for that. That was the smartest decision ever. But hey, Omniscience, Monstrous Rage, these are the 3 cards. If I ever get a wish, it's Monstrous Rage. For the Brian Kibler reasons, you cannot block anymore. It's just impossible to make blocks because everything has trample now, forever. It's a static ability. It goes onto the creature. They get a monster roll. It's not like, oh yeah, there's trample for this turn. No. It stays on the creature. Then they play a manifold mouse, give it double strike, and now it's double strike and trample. Oh, you don't have first strike or removal ready? Well, then screw you, the game is over. Mono red is way too oppressive right now. It has always been oppressive. Don't get me wrong. It has always been oppressive. Mono red needs to be strong. A meta is only as strong as its best aggro deck. But the aggro deck should not be like the best deck in the meta, in my opinion. We don't have space for mid-range right now. There is no mid-range decks. And that is like a whole archetype just doesn't exist. It's like when we had MtgA Massacre, you couldn't play token decks. Even though token decks were like super big back then. There was so many things that made tokens and played around with tokens and everything. You couldn't play it because of MtgA Massacre. It was impossible. And now we have the same situation and they banned MtgA Massacre. Remember, they banned MtgA Massacre. And now we're in the same freaking situation, but you know, with Mono Red and with Omniscience. And I say up the beanstalk. Yes, it's a brutal card. And yes, you know, this town ain't big enough. Those are cards that are annoying. But nothing is more annoying than just going infinite on turn 4 in Standard. Rather. I don't think so. I'm also like not mad about it or anything. That is just like my thoughts about it. And I didn't think it was fair to make a whole video about it because I would just be talking for 10 minutes and that's it. But maybe I will. Maybe I will make a video about it. If you want to hear more about it, let me know. If you saw this, let me hear your thoughts. I would appreciate it very freaking much. Let me know by putting a little Malone is the WORLDOOZE down below in the comments. And remember, my friends, that if you wake it up tomorrow morning and you see a beautiful, beautiful face of yours in the mirror, that all of you are pretty freaking sweet. I'm MtgA Malone, and I will see you all tomorrow.